Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about the Addi capsules which are returning on April 27th, which is in 2 days. But before we jump into that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to show off over here is of course the AC Select Support Items 2. This is an AC scratch which comes on April 27th. So what is included in this support scratch? First of all, we are getting the Addi augments back again. So you've got your Addi Def Mels, Def Raw, as well as Def Tech, and all of these other Addi capsules will also be available in the scratch. So if we look at the Addi Def Mel right now, it is going for 20 million. Please do not buy this. Please wait until the new AC scratch comes out, as this price will plummet to the ground when, well, you know, a lot of people are going to be able to scratch for these Addi capsules. So now for the big question, should you be using your Addi capsules to augment your current gear? So your relics, your Cuckoo Roseates, your 5-star armors. It really depends on you. If you are scratching through the AC scratch and you're spending real money, then sure, you can augment your armors as well as your weapons if you want. Since you're scratching with real money anyway, you're probably going to have a surplus of these Addi capsules. However, if you are a free-to-play player or a player on a budget, I do not recommend using your Addi capsules now. I would recommend purchasing a couple Addi capsules to save for the future. The reason for this is because in 1 month, we are getting the new region Kavaris. And when we get the new region Kavaris, I can guarantee you we will get 6-star armors and weapons. So if you spend a lot of money, let's say you spend 30 million upgrading all of your armors and your weapons, which are 5-star rarity, you only get 1 month's worth of mileage before your gear gets outdated. So you probably don't want to invest massive amounts of money. However, if you are pretty well off in Meseta, it might not be a bad idea to invest in a couple Addi capsules to save for the new 6-star armors and weapons. However, something I highly recommend people to invest in is going to be the End Potential Unlock Substitute level 1, 2, and 3, and maybe potentially level 4 if that comes out. Mainly because a lot of players, myself included, have been burned from the Sanquium weapons. Remember the Sanquium weapons needing 1250 photon scales? If you have these unlocked substitutes, you can actually skip that requirement. So I would not be surprised if the new region in Kavaris also has a weapon which needs a butt ton of whatever material, and if you have any of these saved up, you can skip the entire process, immediately get your weapon to potential level 3, and if they do release the level 4 one, get it to potential level 4, and you can skip a lot of pain pecco. It's going to make your life a lot easier. However, that is not all. There is also a new item called the End Limit Break Substitute Limit 50. So this allows you to skip the entire arms refiner process. You need 3 arms refiners to limit break a 5-star rarity item. So if you really dislike grinding in combat zones, I would recommend picking up at least a limit 50, because as we know in the new Kavaris region, we will get 6-star rarity weapons and armors, which are probably going to require even more arms refiners to limit break. So by stocking these up in advance, that way you are prepared and you can max out your armors and your weapons a lot more painlessly without needing to grind. However, for me personally, I am not going to care that much about the limit break substitutes unless they go for dirt cheap, simply because I have so many arms refiners right now. Now they could change things up, because remember, when we do get the 6-star rarity armors and weapons, we can probably enhance it to plus 60 as well. So if we look at our current gear, we can only get it to plus 50, so we limit break it from plus 40 to plus 50, right? So I would not be surprised if we can limit break our plus 50s to plus 60s, which are maybe going to cost even more arms refiners or cost a different currency altogether. So that could be a reason why you may consider getting the limit break substitutes, so that you can save a little bit of your arms refiners to get to plus 60, because yeah, those might cost a lot more. So in conclusion, with the AC Select Support Items 2 scratch coming out in 2 days, you should not be buying any Addi capsules until that scratch comes out, because the prices are going to plummet. Second of all, if you do not have a lot of Meseta or you are a budget player, do not use your Addi capsules that you obtain right now on your 5-star rarity armors and weapons. Please save them for the Kavaris region with your 6-star rarity armors and weapons. And last but not least, this video is just my opinion, so you don't have to listen to me. You can do whatever the heck you want. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals that boosts the res.